Coming up on this special Super Bowl edition of News for a Great Day, as we approach the big game, we've come up with a list of firsts, as in things that will happen at Super Bowl 55 that have never happened at a Super Bowl before.
Ooh, and speaking of firsts, this Super Bowl is going to the ladies. Or should we say one special female referee? I love everything about this story. More on that coming up.
And it's most likely a first that many of the fans in the stands will be healthcare workers, including 4 very special healthcare workers that got a special message from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that story is gonna make you smile, I guarantee.
And some are calling this the game between the two goats. So let's leave it up to an actual goat to predict the winner, huh? That's how that works. We got the video coming up.
It's adorable. And we are putting our football knowledge to the test with Chiefs or Bucs trivia. What else could you ask for on a Friday? That and more straight ahead on this special Super Bowl edition of News for a Great Day.
It's a new day, nothing in a way. This is the start of something big.
Buckle up, friends. This is going to be one fun hour. Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to News for a Great Day. Guys, you look good. All the red.
You too, lady.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Today is our Super Bowl show, so we're talking all things football. But today is also National Wear Red Day, which all of us are.
Even under this.
Yeah, it's perfect for the Kansas City Chiefs, of course, but we're also encouraging you to wear red today on this first Friday of February. There we go. It is all to raise and spread awareness in hopes that we will eliminate heart disease and stroke in millions of women all over the country. Today is known as Go Red for Women Day. So love that we're all sporting the red.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it when a plan
Here's
comes
to the
together.
ladies.
Right? But also, cheers to you two because it is National Weather Person's Day.
Is that today?
Yeah.
Yes.
No wonder I've been flooded with gifts.
Yes.
What gift did you get?
Got to keep his job for
Being
another
sarcastic.
That is a gift. All right.
Yes, I get to come back Monday.
That's right.
Awesome.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see.
Stay tuned. We want to hear from all of you on Twitter. Tweet us at News for a Great Day. And as always, use that hashtag GDSTL.
Hey, before we get to our news headlines, we got to talk about the delicious breakfast that just magically showed up this morning. How was it, guys?
Awesome.
good.
Yeah, so in response to our segment on Laura's armpit breakfast, in case you missed it, her leftovers smelled a little
on,
like
people.
armpit. Craft Cafe and Catering saw that. They reached out to us. They offered to bring us breakfast this morning, and it was so good. By the way, they just opened up a location downtown. It's at the corner of 8th and Chestnut, right there at City Garden. So Laura had the California breakfast wrap. How was it?
Amazing.
Was it?
Yep.
Mozzarella and balsamic reduction and all that. And then Kent went very traditional, fairly healthy, strawberry banana smoothie.
Oh.
I thought that was the taco meat smoothie.
Oh, God. Oh, my.
No.
No?
Hopefully it was way better
I
than the taco
sure
meat
hope
smoothie.
so.
And that right there, yeah, I managed to find like the one not all that healthy option on the menu. It's the 3 little pigs. That's really all you need to know. I ate half of it and stuck half of it in the fridge. And then producer Sam
Which fridge?
had, don't worry about it.
I'm hungry.
Producer Sam had the avocado BLT, which she's still been raving
My
about.
smoothie had granola on the top of it. That was really good.
Oh, that's
Kind of
cool.
stuck the spoon in there and got that first and then strawed the rest of it.
Well done, you
Good
Craft.
breakfast.
And like little energy balls they gave us too
Yeah.
for a bonus. That was a nice.
And tomorrow is National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day, so.
This is like national holiday after national
Woo!
holiday. I
Can't-
tell you
it
what.
can't get any better.
All right, before we get to coffee talk, we want to check in with Claire Kellett. She's right next door, same building, same
Yes.
floor, in the news studio, primed and ready to give us the headlines.
You got it. I just can't get over the fact that you picked the smoothie of all things when you're showing all that food.
He's a healthy guy.
I know, but he talked about pulling man cards this morning.
Gauntlet thrown.
pull
Coming
time
back
away.
to get you,
Good
my
point.
friend.
It's my pink smoothie.
Yes, exactly. Well, let's dive into the news on this Friday morning. A St. Charles County man is expected at the federal courthouse in St. Louis at this hour for multiple charges in connection with the siege at the U.S. Capitol. Paul Westover is from Lake St. Louis. He is set to be processed at the Eagleton Courthouse in downtown St. Louis right now. Westover appears to have been, you see here, photographed at the Capitol wearing a white St. Louis blue stocking cap. He is facing charges including a felony of obstructing, impeding, or interfering with law enforcement officers. We are learning new information this morning about a shooting that happened along Route 255 in Illinois. Police telling us a woman shot last night in her car at the ramp from 255 to New Pogue Road. She was airlifted to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Right now, police don't have any information about who may have shot her. There is more promising news this morning in the fight against coronavirus. Last night, Johnson & Johnson asked the FDA for emergency authorization of its COVID-19 vaccine, and that could come as soon as mid-February. We're sort of talking about maybe 10 days or so from now. Johnson & Johnson's vaccine only requires one shot. Trial data shows it isn't quite as effective, though, as Moderna and Pfizer's vaccine. It requires only one shot instead of two we mentioned, but does not need to be stored at ultra cold temperatures. All right, guys, sending things now back to you for your football fun.
Claire, any predictions for Sunday's big game?
The Chiefs.
Yeah. Did we pay her to say that?
I don't even care if we did.
Okay.
It still counts.
Perfect. Then you can give me the 20 back.
I know my audience.
Well done. We'll see you in a bit. We do begin our coffee talk with an awesome story. The Super Bowl will have its first ever female referee. This has been way too long of a time coming. Her name is Sarah Thomas. She is from Mississippi. In 2015, she became the first woman ever to ref an NFL game, and now 6 years later, she's on the biggest stage of them all. She will be the first woman to officiate a Super Bowl. Thomas will serve in the down judge position, a position she has held regularly since the 2017 season. Prior to breaking into the NFL in 2015, she officiated in the now defunct United Football League and really throughout all college football. She's only 47 years old. She was also the first woman to officiate a bowl game and to officiate inside a Big Ten stadium. I did a deep dive into Sarah Thomas. She has 3 kids. I can't even imagine how cool it is going to be for those kids to turn on the TV or even be there and see their mom out there. Sure. First woman ever.
I have to admit, though, I screwed up. I thought you said Sarah Thompson.
Sarah Thomas.
So
we
I
also
thought,
love Sarah
probably
Thomas.
I didn't know she was a football.
We probably would have mentioned it even higher in the show if that had been the case.
Okay, well,
with an exclusive
that was
interview.
Disappointing for me, as you can imagine.
Oh my!
It's good for her though.
It
and
is.
Her family. And not just some token. Like, she earned it. She
did.
has just as much
Oh,
experience as every other ref that's going to be on the field this weekend, which I think is awesome. So, female ref won't be the only first at this year's Super Bowl. I did a little digging, and I found a few other interesting firsts and fun facts for Super Bowl 55. First one makes sense. You know, with the global pandemic, organizers have done their best to make this year's Super Bowl an almost touchless experience. That means, for the first time in its 55-year history, the Super Bowl will be cash-free. Only cards and mobile payments will be accepted inside Raymond James Stadium. This will also be the first partial capacity crowd since the inaugural AFL-NFL championship game in 1967, which was partial capacity because it didn't sell out.
Where was that? Do you remember?
Ooh.
Was that the one at Green Bay?
Green Bay, I want to say.
I bet it was a bit cold.
With the Bart Starr quarterback sneak at the frigid ice bowl? Wasn't that about that time?
Would have been in that era for sure, when the Packers were a real
That may have been a
powerhouse.
reason why they didn't show up, is because it was so cold.
Stinking cold. The seating capacity this year is set at 22,000, by the way. This Super Bowl will also be the first to pit, and I can't believe this, but it's true, the first to pit the 2 previous winning quarterbacks against each other. That's never happened. Of course, Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs quarterback, won last year. Tom Brady took the Patriots all the way 2 years ago. On that note, when Tom Brady takes the field, he will break his own record as the oldest starting quarterback in a Super Bowl. He's already, by the way, the 5th oldest quarterback to ever play in any NFL game.
And he's just 43.
And he's not finished.
He's at the Super Bowl, for Pete's sake. No, he's not.
Not only
finished.
that, he took a new team to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Hadn't been in the playoffs for over a decade.
That's crazy. It really is crazy.
Yep. We're going to be discussing this, all the Super Bowl fun, on today's Great Day Extra Live. GDXL kicks off on Great Day's Facebook page about 10:15 this morning. Hope you can join us and chime in. It's brought to you by the Bommarito Automotive Group.
Well, from a female referee to an NFL team showing appreciation to local healthcare heroes.
Hello, Heather. Hello, Belinda. Oh, hello, Mandy. Hey, Woody. This is champion Rob Gronkowski. I hope you're having a good day. I've heard that you're a pretty big Bucks fan, and more importantly, that you've been a huge help for patients battling tough times this year during the pandemic. I want you to know that it hasn't gone unnoticed. And we want you there inside Raymond James Stadium cheering us on. Congratulations, you're going to Super Bowl 55 as a special guest of the Buccaneers and the NFL.
How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers Rob Gronkowski surprised 4 healthcare workers with a special message and tickets to the Super Bowl 55. Mandy, Woody, Belinda, and Heather will join approximately 7,500 healthcare workers from the Central Florida area and across the country who will be highlighted as honorary guests of the NFL. Good move, NFL. All healthcare workers attending Super Bowl 55 will have completed their COVID-19 vaccination prior to the game.
Can you pass me a tissue?
That's really sweet.
I have
is
heard
pretty cool.
so many of these stories this week, and every time they get me.
Yeah.
Oh, to think about everything these healthcare workers have been through, and I love it.
Not to mention, here's a little factoid, a little tidbit I just picked up from Gronk. From now on, I'm going to introduce myself as Champion Matt Chambers. Nice to meet you.
Champion, what's your title?
I
Champion.
would too if I was Gronk. What the heck?
Surely you've been champion of something somewhere
It's
along the
gotta
line.
be some, I don't know what it is.
Did you win a video game? You told me one time.
Yeah, there you go. Pinball.
Champion.
Still ahead here on Great Day. Super Bowl Sunday, obviously quickly approaching, and whether you're a football fan or not, feasting is in order.
Yes.
So what can you do with all the Super Bowl leftovers? Oh, we've got some tips.
And when you do watch the Super Bowl, you need the super food, which is exactly why we are about to finish off a super meat and cheese tray. Stick around as we get our cooking on. Coming up next. It is Friday, friends, and my friend Patrick right here is going to help me out because one of the things I love about Super Bowl Sunday is the super food. And this year, most of us will truly be spending the big day of the big game at our home with our immediate family. So even though it'll be probably a smaller get together than you are used to, you can still make a super spread with a charcuterie board. So let's go ahead and show you the inspiration that we are using for this. I found this on Pinterest earlier this week, and I fell in love with the football cheese ball as the focal point. So let's go ahead and show you that. There we go. I already did cut up all the veggies, but I did buy the carrots, the celery, cucumber, peppers, and a whole bunch of sauces, pretzels, crackers, Chex Mix cheese, salami, pigs in a blanket, wings, and the focal point, that football, a little earlier this week from Savealot. And friends, everything you're about to see cost me $45. So because these kind of take a long time to put together, I came in a little bit early to get started on this. All you have to do though is cut up a bunch of stuff. Give yourself plenty of time. Takes probably an hour to cut it all up and then start organizing it. And my focal point, as I mentioned, is the football. It's a basic cheese ball. I just use cream cheese and a bunch of shredded cheese and then a little bit of that dry ranch dip. And I covered that football with little pepperonis. We got to add the laces though, friends. So that is where the Swiss cheese comes in. I just cut it pretty thinly. We're just going to position it across here. And what's nice about a charcuterie board, none of this is made with anything with mayo in it, so you can leave it out for a while. You don't have to worry about, okay, first quarter's over, I got to put everything up, put it back in the refrigerator. No, you're good to go. So add the little laces, because we want to be festive on Super Bowl Sunday, of course. So there we go. We have a football. I have a variety of cheeses, and I highly recommend
that's
when you
what that is.
yes,
Okay.
when you go to Savealot, get the variety pack of cheese. It's going to save you money, and it's a lot easier to just use the already smaller pieces. So also at Savealot, what I fell in love with were these little buffalo chicken bites. So I'm going to add them in right here. And Kent and Matt, there are no rules when it comes to a meat and cheese tray. I say you eat with your eyes. So wherever you want a little bit of extra color, that's where you should add some stuff. Also, all the sauces I got, as I mentioned, got them over at Savealot. So we have a blue cheese. We have a very, very, very hot sauce. Also have a honey mustard right here, and then an Emo's pizza sauce that I used for the little Pigs in a Blanket,
Nice.
which I had never made those before, so that was quite fun. But I don't know about you guys, whenever I do have buffalo wings, I want something a little crisp and a little cooler, because again, these are very hot. Add in the celery right here, and again, another little pop of color. And then once you have everything kind of placed, it's all about the filler. That's what they say, friends. So
Actually, it's all about carrying it out there without spilling.
Yeah.
oh no, you set this up where you're gonna have
A
it.
symbol on site.
So a little bit of extra filler gonna come in the form of Chex Mix that I just put all over the place,
Wow.
basically right there. And there you go.
Wow, that is a spread.
Yeah,
Nicely
let's go
done.
Chiefs
Nicely
or
done.
Bucks.
Very
Thank
nice.
you, thank you.
I am impressed.
Thank you. Again, all this stuff from Savealot. To visit a location near you, go to savealot.com. Huge thanks to our friends over there for letting me do my shopping for this segment and for helping me find the foods, because I'm kind of lost in grocery stores. It was a lot of fun. All this stuff for under $46.
Well done.
You can even check out that Facebook Live on Laura's page where she was walking through the aisles talking to herself on her phone. It's kind of funny.
Which is what I call Wednesday.
Solid work, Laura Hediger. Well done. Very nice. Hopefully, people are going to take your advice, be a little creative with their snack trays this weekend. Chances are you are going to wake up Monday morning with some game day leftovers. So what are you supposed to do with them? Well, Food Network has a list of 7 uses for your Super Bowl leftovers. Some of these are pretty good. Number 1, take your leftover chips or crackers, smash them up. You got breadcrumbs.
Oh.
Anytime a recipe calls for breadcrumbs, like breaded fish sticks or chicken fingers, throw them in the pantry. Number 2, slice off or shred meat from leftover hot wings and put it on a pizza.
Oh.
Or maybe in a salad. That would be good too. Number 3, use leftover salsa as a flavor booster for tomato-based sauces and soups. Number 4, never heard this, but it's clever. Blend your leftover guacamole into a refreshing cold soup.
Oh.
Number 5, dress leftover chili up as a southwestern shepherd's pie. Ooh, that would be good. And number 6, use any leftover bean-based dip as a filling for baked taquitos. Number 7, use leftover beer, what are the odds, as a braising liquid. Season the beer with sugar and salt and then braise cuts of meat like brisket or pork butt. There's some pretty clever ideas in there.
Very much so. I don't anticipate it having any leftovers,
No.
but if I did, those would be great ideas.
You had me at pork butt, man.
Still ahead on a great day. You need some to pick up some last-minute Chiefs or Bucks merch? Well, we're going to show you the spread from Macy's and Pro Image Sports coming up.
And maybe you're a die-hard Bucks or Chiefs fan, or maybe you're just watching to enjoy the Super Bowl food, or maybe you're just tuning in to see the winning team hold up the Lombardi trophy. Oh, we're going to talk about some facts that you may not know about the NFL's most prized possession. Great day. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Great Day. We have that Friday feeling heading into Super Bowl Sunday. And if you want some last minute Chiefs gear or Bucks gear or really anything else for the big game, this is what you need to do, my friends. Get in your car, head to West County Center. Our friend Sean Phillips joins us now from West County Center. Sean, I love that I can run into West County Center, pick up something for everyone in my entire family there.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we even have a car side pickup program. So a lot of retailers, you can buy online, choose curbside pickup, and they'll bring the purchases right out to your car. So, you know, if you don't even want to come inside, just check our website, shopwestcountycenter.com, and you'll find all the stores that are participating in the car side pickup program.
I love that because it's going to be very cold this weekend. I'm cool with it. Let's talk about some things you can get from Pro Image Sports.
I have all their items over here. Great selection of shirts. Here's a great Chiefs sweatshirt. I also didn't want to leave out the Buccaneers fans with the Tom Brady jersey here. A wide variety of items, but, with everything being red, you have to kind of really make sure that you're buying the right item. So also from Pro Image, they have, these great statues, that make a fun little decoration. Maybe you just need some inspiration on your mantle as you're watching the television, but also some great hats. So again, we have the Chiefs and Buccaneers beanie caps as well as just regular caps. And then also don't forget the shirts for the kids.
Oh.
So here's a Mahomes shirt for, child that might be watching the game with you. And then some other fun things, can koozies, bottle koozies, socks, of course. They even come in youth sizes, adults. And they even have masks as well. So, you'll really find anything you need at Pro Image Sports. And they're on the lower level on the JCPenney end across from the Gap.
And then let's talk about Macy's.
Again, Macy's, great selection of Chiefs merchandise. You'll find some different items. So it's good if you want to kind of look around and see maybe what your favorite item is. These are both from Macy's, so just a t-shirt or, again, the jersey with the Mahomes name on the back. They have all kinds of great hats in all kinds of colors. So, I found them in white, black. This one is really neat because it has like a 3D logo to it. So all these hats are available at Macy's. And then, I even have some other things. This great sweatshirt from Macy's. And actually the t-shirt that I'm wearing is from Pro Image, but it has the saying on it that we're all, hoping for, is that Kansas City wants it more.
Good stuff. Go Chiefs or go Buccaneers. Whoever you're rooting for, get your gear at West County Center. They are located at 80 West County Center in De Pere. You can give them a call at 314-288-2020 or visit shopwestcountycenter.com for more information.
Everybody in the studio is wearing some of that gear this morning. It is great. Next on Great Day. So earlier this week, we relied on a groundhog to predict the weather. Now we're going to look to a goat to pick the Super Bowl winner. So will the goat pick the GOAT, as in the greatest of all time, Tom Brady, or the kid, Patrick Mahomes? Get it?
Baby goat.
Find out. That's right.
A lot of big-name celebrities are part of Chiefs Kingdom, and we'll tell you all about the KC Pride coming up next.
It's a new day, nothing in our way. This is the start of something big.
Oh, the things you learned during the breaks. Welcome back to News 4 Great Day, Super Bowl edition. We're having a lot of fun along with you. And thank you for the tweets, by the way. We do love it when you interact with us. Most of the time. As always, use the hashtag GDSTL on Twitter.
And you minds think alike.
I know. Scary. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, of course. Same username, @News4 Great Day.
And before we do get back to Coffee Talk, let's check in with News 4's Claire Kellett with a look at today's headlines. Happy Friday, Claire.
Right back at you to all three of you. Thank you so much as we do dive into the news of the morning right now. The strange murder case involving Pamela Hupp of St. Charles County is drawing the attention of Hollywood. Oscar-winning actress Renee Zellweger will portray the convicted killer in a TV series. It will be based on Dateline episodes that covered the whole saga. She is serving a life sentence for the murder of Louis Gumpenberger. Hupp lured him to her O'Fallon home in 2016 in an effort to frame him for another murder. The 6-episode series airs on NBC. Trending this morning, there is a new angel in the outfield as Redbirds trade outfielder Dexter Fowler to the Angels. And as we say goodbye to one player, Cardinals fans are hoping to say hello to another familiar face. Marcell Ozuna continues to trend this morning with fans thinking, hey, perhaps the Cardinals may sign him to replace Fowler. Fowler was traded to the Angels for a player to be named later. Unfortunately, though, the Cardinals social media team didn't seem to know that the trade was coming because this happened. Hours before it all went down, the Cardinals tweeted a picture of Fowler with Nolan Arenado saying that, hey, we're reunited. But obviously, that didn't last for too long. Well, the Blues' 4-game winning streak is over after a rather lackluster performance against the Coyotes last night. Arizona went up 3-0 early. A late push by the Blues, though, came up short, 4-3 the final last night. By the way, if you're confused about which team is which here, well, that's because the Blues wore their reverse retro jerseys, which are predominantly red, you see there, instead of blue. But the Blues get another chance against the Coyotes because of some schedule changes. They were supposed to play Colorado this weekend, but because of a COVID outbreak, those games were postponed. So now the Blues will play Arizona again Saturday and Monday. And fans who had tickets to the Colorado game should be contacted today about the changes. Hey guys, if they keep losing in those new retro jerseys, I say we put those retro jerseys back in the closet.
I don't think you'll get much argument there.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Claire. Have a great weekend.
You guys too.
But I'll
Thank
see
you.
At noon.
We will.
All right, Super Bowl 55 matchup between the two GOATs, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And because of that, CBS Sports decided to let an actual GOAT give his pick or her pick. We don't know the gender of the GOAT, and we don't care. This is a very serious selection now. This is serious news.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know where we were going with that, but okay.
So the GOAT apparently ran towards the stage with Mahomes' face, picking the Chiefs as the Super Bowl champions.
Good enough for me.
Yep, that counts. Feel free to throw all other betting tips and tricks out the window. We have the sure winner, thanks to an actual GOAT.
I tell you, I have never in my life, and I'm 64 years old, I have never known a GOAT that was wrong.
You know what?
How many goats have you known?
Good point.
Moving on. That brings us to our Facebook question. What's your pick? Who's it going to be? Kansas City or Tampa Bay? And I have to make an admission to you. I am not anti-Bucks. I've always been kind of a Tampa Bay.
You did live in Florida
for
how many years?
Yeah, it's a great town.
You have a permission slip for that. That's okay.
We're okay. I think it's pretty easy to see who Matt, Kent, and I are rooting for, though, for this weekend. You can see our outfits, the Chiefs. Many of you are too. And friends, we aren't alone. A lot of Hollywood A-listers are part of Chiefs Kingdom. Check them out. Actors Brad Pitt. Oh, yeah. At the top, he's wearing a Kansas City hat. Paul Rudd, all ready to go. Jason Sudeikis, he is wearing his Kansas City Royals gear in the picture that I found right there. Eric Stonestreet, who apparently, Matt, you have been asked at a Chiefs game
About
if you were him.
Once a trip to Kaufman, somebody would come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, Eric Stonestreet."
Yeah, why not?
I'm just like,
sure,
Yeah.
can you get me a beer? Rob Riggle as well. And then a guy we've actually had on Great Day just a couple years ago, David Koechner, right? Koechner.
Yep.
Who was the sports guy and anchorman.
Champ.
Also, right there, Melissa Etheridge. She has sung the national anthem over at Arrowhead Stadium ahead of a Chiefs game. So quite a few right there. We should also mention, yes, there are several famous Buccaneers fans too. The model Giselle, who's married to the Bucs quarterback Tom Brady.
Paying the bills.
Yeah, so I'm glad she's cheering for them. Also, wrestlers Hulk Hogan and John Cena and the Backstreet Boy, Nick Carter.
Good to know.
There's a lot of celebs in Florida. All right, come Sunday night, really, there's only one celebrity that matters. He's 22 inches tall, weighs 7 pounds, and is made entirely of sterling silver. He is the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Oh.
And here's a few fun facts you probably don't know about the Super Bowl trophy. Each one is made by Tiffany & Company
I did know
Silversmiths
that.
in a Rhode Island workshop. The football on top, regulation size. Of course, unlike hockey's Stanley Cup, which is passed from team to team, they make a brand new Lombardi Trophy each year, and the winning team maintains permanent possession.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And if you watch closely, Kent, this Sunday night during the victory celebration after the game on the field, you'll notice the only engravings are on the statue are the NFL shield and the words Vince Lombardi Trophy. And then after that ceremony, the trophy goes back to the Rhode Island workshop where it's engraved with the winning team's name and the phrase, Super Bowl Roman numeral champions.
Right.
By the way, Tiffany & Co., which,
now, do the team members get engraved or just the team?
No, just the team name, because you only get one. It's one for the entire franchise. Tiffany & Co., by the way, also crafts the trophies for the Super Bowl MVP, the Preakness, the World Series, NBA and WNBA trophies, the silver trays they give to the winners at the New York Marathon, and the pair of silver cups that go to the male and female champions of the U.S. Open. Tennis, we're talking about there. So they kind of got it figured out.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That is awesome. And it's beautiful.
It is.
Are we going to do a prediction on score?
Well, that's good. Well, our official Great Day prediction will be made by the trivia contest that's about to happen.
Oh, gosh.
I know. Get excited.
I'm getting nervous. Still ahead on Great Day. Do you know what you're eating for the Super Bowl yet? Well, Google compiled a list of the most unique foods searched in each state. In Missouri, you are looking up how to make a buffalo chicken dip.
Yep.
Well, my fellow Illini have searched a lot for Cajun boil.
Really?
That feels weird, but you know.
No, I think that sounds awesome.
Okay, that's fine. Some of the weirder searches we found over in Delaware, they want prawn toast. And people in Montana search for keto egg bites because
my.
nothing says Super Bowl Sunday like no carbs and an egg.
Well, we're going to put our football knowledge to the test with Chiefs or Bucks trivia. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. What else could you ask for on a Friday? That and maybe a little more coming up after the break. Again, it's all about the learning in the breaks.
All about the learning in the breaks. But we're out of the break, friends, which means wake the dog and call the neighbors. It's finally time for Great Day to make its official Super Bowl prediction. And we're going to do this St. Louis style, my friends, with trivia. The game is called, Kent and Laura, listen very closely. This is the first they've heard of any of this. The game is called Chiefs or Bucks. I've written 10 questions. The answers to each question is either Chiefs or Bucks. See?
Okay.
So
Now,
you got
Laura,
a 50-50 shot at getting it.
Exactly. I didn't want to make you look terrible. So you answer your question correctly, you get a bonus question. If you answer it wrong, your opponent gets a crack at that bonus question. Each one of these questions worth 1 point.
I thought you were going to say to answer correctly. Which
No,
would be...
no. We're going to give each question 1 point. We'll get to as many questions as we can before time runs out. Now, I'm going to flip a coin to see who goes first, but this coin flip will also determine which team you're representing. And I'm not going to reveal that until we're done.
Okay.
Because I don't want anybody throwing this thing. Okay. And to prove that chivalry's not dead, Laura Hediger calls the toss. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Here we go. She calls heads. It is tails. So you're heads, but Kent goes first. Kent Earhart, are you ready?
Yes.
Which team, Chiefs or Bucks, was originally located in Texas? We don't have a lot of time, man. You got to go.
Bucks.
That's correct. No, that's not correct. It's the Chiefs.
I thought it was the
Which
Chiefs.
means Laura Hediger gets a crack at your bonus question. Laura, what was the team's original name?
What team?
The Chiefs
team
when they
in
were
Texas?
when they were in Texas.
Texas Chiefs?
Close. The Dallas Texans. Let me go ahead and mark up the points. Oh wait, no, it's not happening. Question number 2. This one goes to Laura. Which team holds the record for the longest losing streak in NFL history? Chiefs or Bucks?
Bucks.
That is correct. It is the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
That's 1 point for Laura. Now you get a crack at the bonus question. Within 5, how many games did they lose during that streak?
49.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh, 49 games.
Maybe they were really bad. I
It was
don't know.
26.
Oh, I meant.
Really? Wow, I've been surprised at that too.
Their
I'd have
first
said
2
that to me.
seasons out of the chute. It was painful. All right, back to Kent. Which team lost Super Bowl I? Chiefs or Bucks?
Chiefs.
That's right. They were the only one in existence at that point, so that would make sense. Bonus question. We talked about this a little earlier in the show. Who did they lose to?
Oh, did I listen?
We
No.
talked about it.
Jets.
Packers. They lost to the Packers,
I
35 to 10.
gotta try it.
No.
No?
Only
Oh,
if he misses
okay.
the question. All right, back to Laura. Bo Jackson, the only professional athlete to be named an All-Star in both baseball and football. Which Super Bowl-bound team drafted him? Chiefs or Bucks?
Chiefs.
I'm sorry. Incorrect. He played for the Royals, but it was the Bucks that drafted him. So Kent gets the bonus question. Within 5, how many games did Bo Jackson actually play for the Bucks?
18.
0. They had a big falling out. It never worked. All right, Kent, we're back to you for the primary question. Both the Chiefs and the Bucks are past Super Bowl champions, but only one of those 2 teams has won a Super Bowl that had an X in its Roman numeral.
Bucks.
Chiefs or Bucks? It is the Bucks. Correct. 2 points, Kent. 1 point, Laura. You get the bonus question. The Bucks won Super Bowl 37. What is 37 in Roman numerals?
Oh man, is it XXXVII?
Correct. That's 3 for Kent. Oh, Hediger, we got some catching up to do. All
I
right,
think
back
it's insurmountable now.
No, back to you, Laura. This could turn on a dime. John McKay was the first head coach.
John who?
Of which team?
That's
John,
a good sign.
John McKay.
I thought you said McCain, and I
No,
said,
sorry.
no. John McCain was
John-
never a head football
John
coach.
McKay was the
Okay.
first head coach of which team? Chiefs or Bucks?
Chiefs?
No.
Bucks.
The Buccaneers.
Too
Bonus
late,
question
too
goes to
late.
Kent. Who was the first head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs?
Oh, well, it wasn't Hank Stram, so I don't know.
It was Hank
Was it
Stram.
really?
I'm not going to give it to you.
No, he said
Not
no,
going to give it
so
to you.
out.
All right,
I
so
didn't
you
think he
for the
was the
primary
first.
question, Kent. Which team's original owner is credited with coining the phrase Super Bowl? Chiefs or Bucks? The original owner came up with the term Super Bowl. It's you.
Is it me?
It's you.
Oh, Chiefs.
You got it? Oh, man, what's going on here? Bonus question for Kent. What was his name? You remember?
The
Guy-
original owner?
Yep, who came up with the name Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Was Lamar Hunt.
I was going to
Hunt.
guess that.
Back to Laura. Which team once had a running back whose nickname was the Nigerian Nightmare?
Bucks.
Chiefs or Bucks? Chiefs. And then bonus to Kent, although this is a hard one. Do you remember his name?
No.
Yeah, Christian Okoye was his name.
Okoye.
Which
I do remember
team's
that.
name, Kent, came from a Name the Team contest? Chiefs or Bucks?
Bucks.
It was the Bucks. What is happening right now? Bonus question, spell Buccaneers.
B-U-C-A.
Incorrect.
Double
Two
C.
C's.
Oh, two
B-U-C-C.
I thought
All right,
about
where am
that.
I? Let's see.
I know there was a double letter in there, and I thought, no, it's the E.
All right, we got one more question. Sam, it's perfect because we're out of time. Which team has a former...
Who is this for?
This is for
Me?
you, Laura.
Okay.
Which team, although it doesn't matter now, which team has a former head coach who also served as the head coach of the Rams for a portion of the team's time here in St. Louis? Chiefs or Bucks?
Bucks?
It's the Chiefs.
Is it
Kent?
Who is it?
For the nail in the coffin, do you remember who it was?
No, and it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Was it
Dick Vermeil.
Dick Vermeil?
Dick Vermeil.
That's
Friends,
right on the tip of my tongue,
Kent
too.
wins Bucks versus Chiefs 5-1, and here is the most unfortunate news of all.
What?
When Laura Hediger called heads,
Yeah.
that meant she was playing for the Chiefs.
Oh.
That means
Way to go, Laura.
a great day prediction.
Well, I will say I've never gotten anything right in my life, so odds are it's going to be the Chiefs.
And it's so weird because I've never gotten anything wrong in mine, so I don't know what happened there.
Makes a lot of
Ooh.
sense when you think about it.
Good stuff, Matt. Well done. And still ahead on Great Day, this video is going to have you smiling on this Friday. It is such a sweet message of support to the Chiefs players from their families. Definitely stick around for this.
Looks like fun. That's a good-looking dog. All right, we're talking about sunny skies at the moment, but ooh, man, we got some weather changes coming. First some snow, then some cold. I'll have your forecast coming up after the break. First.
Well, we've had a lot of fun today, but we thought we would finish our Super Bowl spectacular with something sweet. Some loving messages of support for Chiefs players from their own families.
I love Daddy.
You bring home a ring.
We are wings. And I want wings. And Mommy.
Yes.
Good luck, Dad. Go Chiefs. Bring home another one of these.
Congratulations to Marcus on yet another Super Bowl return. We are so proud of all that you are and all that you have become. Ooh, go Daddy!
Oh my goodness.
It's adorable, every one of them. The Chiefs tweeted it out yesterday. It's already got about 40,000 views on Twitter so far. And we concur. Go Chiefs. Casey Wolf busting a move there. I like it.
And sometimes we forget with how big those players are, both in personality and just flat out physical size, that they have a heart at home and all these little ones who love them. Oh, makes them so much more personable.
Yeah.
And a cute dog right there.
Cool.
Coming up tomorrow. Monday on News 4 Great Day, you are finally scheduled to get that COVID-19 vaccine. So what side effects could you notice after? We are speaking to an expert. And a weekly meal planner can save your sanity this year. We have some tips coming up Monday at 9 o'clock.
All right, time to take a look at your weekend forecast, and we turn the corner this weekend after a high today in the 40s under these sunny skies. Right now downtown, the temperature 37 degrees, but there is a breeze, so it feels like, what does that say, 26? I can't see it from here.
26, yep.
26, yeah, that's going to be an issue today for you, but could be worse, and it will be. It's going to snow a little bit tomorrow, we think. Most areas will see less than an inch, but the northern tier of counties, the northern half maybe of our counties, could see a little more than an inch. This does not look like a big snowfall. And in fact, we're in line for a series of small clippers. Out ahead of the clippers, it warms up a little bit. Monday, 31, we get some snow, drops the temperature back on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, even colder than what it's going to get this weekend. And next weekend could be colder still. We're in a bitter cold air mass for most of the rest of February, it would appear.
Into the deep freeze we
A
go.
good chunk of it anyway.
You could argue that we're due, I suppose.
We are definitely due. We were backloaded.
Yeah. Thank you for watching the Super Bowl show. Don't forget, tune in right here, Channel 4 Sunday night at 5:30 for the big Super Bowl game. Let's go Chiefs. Have a great weekend and a great day, St. Louis.
Thanks for watching KMOV News 4. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.